Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for March 14th. We're looking at the U.S. Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed down on Friday, did break previous resistance, but closed basically within the previous session's ranges. This pair did gap up 38 pips. We're looking for it to retrace prior to the end of the week, and it's almost done that already. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 91.56. Possibly as low as 89.63. Look for some resistance around 91.08 and look for some support around 90.15. Okay, now looking at the Euro USD, this particular pair closed higher, broke previous resistance. On Friday, we are looking for this pair to continue moving up to 138.58, possibly as low as 135.90. Look for some resistance around 137.95 and look for some support around 137.05. Okay, now looking at the pound US dollar pair, this particular pair moved higher on Friday, closed up, but overall still moving sideways. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 152.95, possibly as low as 149.28. Look for some resistance around 152.25. and look for some support around 150.25. Okay, now the U.S. Swiss moved much lower, much quicker, closed down on Friday. Definitely has a bias to the downside at this point. We're looking for it, if it does pull back to 1.0790, possibly as low as 1.0634. Look for some resistance around 1.0730. and look for some support around 1.0650. Now, we really don't have any news announcements to speak of over the next session. However, look at the U.S. Japanese yen pair. If you look, it has a pretty significant, and you can back out even further, support line, or I'm sorry, resistance line. Basically, if you zoom out, take a look at it, you can even go back a little bit further. There's a some pretty strong resistance lines there. Let's zoom back in, take a look at what we got. Basically have three areas off of this last resistance line. You can really see it from the week time frame. If you zoom out to the week and then back out a little bit, you can see it a little bit better at that point. But basically look for a break of these trend lines to the upside. We have a pretty good, the market's moving pretty good sideways. It did gap up, however, which means probability would dictate that it should go lower. But if we do get a breakout to the upside, you look for a potential buy and then trail it on up, basically going to break even and then going ahead and exiting. This would be different points along the way of hitting some key resistance lines. That first one at the 91.82 mark, or 91.28, sorry, up to 91.66, and then finally up to the 92.09 mark. I do believe that we could get that pretty quick, for about 80 pips. If we get a breakout to the upside, similar as we did here. Well, that pretty much wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.